Now with the side of Shaunie Henderson you haven't seen before. You may know her as the creator of the Basketball Wives franchise or for her previous marriage to Shaquille O'Neal, but she's written a new book. It's called Undefeated, Changing the Rules and Winning on My Own Terms. And she's now revealing so much more about her life. It's good to see you, Shaunie.
Good to see you too. Thank you for having me.
Oh, absolutely. This had to be healing for you. What do you mean by winning on your own terms?
Well, you know, it's my life's journey, right? My story. In this book, I just share so many experiences that I have. I feel like it's therapy in a book. You know, it's therapy for me to just find my courage to write it. And in this moment in life, just being happy and in a place where I feel safe, that I could just speak my truth.
But I love how in the beginning you said, don't come here looking for gossip and all these little
No.
Even when you were discussing your marriage to Shaq, as we know him as Shaq.
Yes.
You talk about how the relationship that you had with your father kind of gave you the courage to move on.
Absolutely. I loved love, right? And I still love love. And my dad kind of instilled in me this safety. Like, the man in your life, your partner, is just supposed to make you feel safe. And I tell my husband all the time, like, my dad always, he was my protector, and he just always made sure I was safe, and I knew I could go to him for that. And when you don't feel that at some point, then you lose the trust, you lose that pillow of comfort. And I think I just figured out that, you know, everybody receives love in a different way.
Yeah.
And if you don't learn that from your partner, then you're kind of lost the entire time. You don't find that voice, that feeling of love that you can find in life.
Because you did say something, and it went viral. I see a little twinkle in your eye, you know, but you did this. This is a passage from your book. You said, looking back, and you're talking about your previous marriage to Shaq. You said, looking back, I don't know that I was ever really in love with the man. What did you mean by that?
Just that, Robin, that I thought I was in love. And of course I loved him.
Sure.
Of course I loved him. It was absolutely taken out of context when you just grab that little snippet, right? But it's the fact that I lost the trust. I lost that safe feeling. And that's what I needed to receive love. It was, you know, some people find love in things and providing. And he was all of those, you know, he was a great provider. He was all of that. But I lost that safe feeling. And now that I have it, I'm like, oh, okay, so this is in love, you know, where I can let my guards down, I can feel safe, I can feel love in a wholeness.
Yeah, because you went from a basketball wife to a preacher's wife. I will talk about that in a moment. But you have to say here that you created Basketball Wives because, like you said, like reading the statement that I did, and others pivot, the people could take it out of context. So when you created Basketball Wives, it was giving you a voice and giving other women a voice. Is that partly why you wanted to create Basketball Wives?
Absolutely. You know, being in a marriage to someone with such a big brand, such a big name, such a big personality, you tend to kind of be drowned by that. And I wasn't even aware that I was drowning in that space. And it's nothing he did, you know, the world loves him. And for you to just kind of enjoy that and support that, you just go on with life and you're just thinking, okay, this is good, I'm happy. But it wasn't until I stepped out of that marriage that I was like, what is my purpose? What am I doing? Like, what did I do with all those years for me? And I just wasn't investing in myself. And until I found that voice, and that's what I talk about in the book, just kind of finding my voice, finding my purpose, because we all have one, and just honing in on taking some you time and realizing that you were here for a reason and you deserve love, you deserve happiness.
And you said you've never been happier.
I've never been happier. I really can honestly sit here and say that and just wake up with a smile, because that's a decision too, you know? So finding your purpose, finding your joy. And I read something the other day that said, your life is a love letter to God. So if you wake up every day and know that your life is a love letter to God and what you want to write to God every day, it'll change your perspective.
Now you sound like a priest's wife. No, I'm glad that you're happy and healthy and doing well in your children as well. Thank you, Shaunie. It's a beautiful book. It is available right now. Undefeated, Changing the Rules, Winning on My Own Terms.